wonder... Bluetooth connected. I wonder... Cheeses. No! Do not bring Cheeses up. Cheeses is not with us. Cheeses is not here right now. Please leave your name and number, and Cheeses will get back to you as soon as he can. But currently, Cheeses is not in the stream. I'm so sorry to tell you this. He didn't want to join. We smite Cheeses out of this stream. But I don't remember the quote from the Bible. 1 minute. Let me look it up. Bible. The quote is, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." That's not what I'm looking about. "Ye shall make you no idols nor graven image, neither rear you up a standing image, neither shall ye set up any image of stone in your land to bow down unto it, for I am the Lord your God." Yeah, so we can't praise Jesus because he's a false idol. I'm so sorry. What are you doing so early? It's not even early. Oh, I guess it is compared to my other streams because they're all at 7. Announcement. Soup on. Do you guys think it matters? So here's the thing I see people doing on Twitch, or not Twitch, on Twitter. When they're live, they'll put the 2 like red circle emojis in their name so people know they're live. Oh no, are my headphones not working?
I don't even know what 2 + 2 is. I can't do the calculations required.
Wow, I won't in 12 months, that's like a whole year.
Thank you, C. Cooper.
You fuckers farted.
Thank you, Sean Chronic. Thank you for the subs. How are you working at Linus Tech Tips as an American? I'm not an American, so... Exclamation mark, banish Jesus. Oh, I need a 15 month. I need a 15 month. Oh no. Every month this happens, and I realize that...
Exclamation mark, banish Jesus.
Thank you, Jamosio, for the sub, and for being here for so long. You
look at my
ass, please. Wait, what? Streamlabs is fucking weird. Wait, is Supot working again? It is. It totally is. Thank you, Mofne, for the sub, and Orange Cola for the sub. We have a level 2 hype train already. Have you considered the fact that you're in 2 times speed constantly? That is kind of funny. Sub123, thank you for the sub. Hype train. Who wants happening here? You look away 5 minutes and all hell breaks loose. I know, it's...
Hype train.
It's a hype train. What was on the voicemail? It was my mom being, okay, so I don't want to call out my own Twitter. I don't want to call out that tweet for being fake, but that was just a voicemail from like, a while ago that I didn't listen to. Yeah, so it wasn't even real. I'm really sorry, guys. I know that's gonna be really hard for some of you to hear. But it's the truth, and I must tell the truth. That was an old voicemail. Sorry, I'm making a new alert for 15 months so that I don't forget and then make people mad. What is real anyways? What is real life? What is fantasy? Caught in a landslide. Thank you, Steve the Mortal, for the sub.
You suck.
Dobby is going to come in it. Theoretically, I get in trouble for having that as a, sound? I don't know.
Soup, means soup. Mama. You know, like the thing you slurp. You slurp it. Hands. Soup, means soup. You know, like the thing you slurp.
Oh, that's funny.
What are you doing, step verb? Eat my entire fucking ass.
No.
Fucking eat my ass.
What just happened? Eric the Dragon, thank you for the sub. I'm just trying to get the next stream GIF and stream thing, you know? Because I think it would be beneficial. This is so stupid. Oh no. Oh no, these are all bad. These are all silly.
I'm a sexy
Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Thank you, Anonymous Anemonis. Anemonis 1995 for the sub. And Mega Churv for the sub. We're on level 3 already? Yes, I love level 3. Okay, I have to edit the 15-month one. Don't worry, I'm gonna make it so good. I'm about to make it so good. Yeah, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I have that song stuck in my head. Shit. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what I really, I wanna. If you wanna be my soupy, you gotta like soup. Okay, I'm gonna test it. That's not what I wanted!
This is a test.
That's not what I wanted. Okay, maybe if I refresh the page. Let's test it again.
Soup means soup. You know, like the thing you slurp.
This
love
is a test.
That's a really good test. 10 out of 10. I love that test. Okay, cool. I've now solved all my issues. Apparently Paul Gilbert of Racer X did Spice Girl covers. I don't know who that is. I don't know if you watch Live Texas, but you look like one of the people that built a PC for them. You should check it out. That's so wacky. So weird. 1 out of the 10. Thank you for the sub. Balls Gang. What is the Balls Gang? What is the Balls Gang? Because I've gotten a bunch of tweet responses that are like, Balls Gang. Is it literally a gang for people with balls? Or is it like a meme that I just don't know about? What is the Balls Gang? Yeah, what is it? I don't understand. Also, I got 2 of these birds that are supposed to make chirping noises, but they're both broken, but it's okay because I love them. This one is a house finch. I don't know what their names are. This one is a house finch. And it's very cute. It's a little house finch. I love him. And then this one is a... What the fuck is it? I think it's a... I don't know. I ripped off what it said. A black-capped chickadee. Look at him. Please, give me your sub. Please. Thank you. Love it. Love it. King of Rome 1995, thank you for the sub. More burbs. I love birds, and honestly, they have a whole series of these. A whole series of them, and they're just all so cute, and I love them all so much. And I want them all, but I have to rotate my camera a little bit. So you can see my birds. Can you see them? No. Blanche is more important. Alpacalypse 828, thank you for the sub. Shit's Frio. Madison's headset is an Audio Technica ATH MX M50XBT. Shit's Frio. So, anyways, these are really cool because they have they're supposed to make noise, and the Cornell Lab of Ornithology like provided all the sounds for them, which is really cool. Black-capped chickadees may be found year-round in the northern United States and into Canada. They feed on insects, seeds, and berries. Chickadees nest in the soft wood of dead or dying trees and are frequent visitors to backyards. These curious little birds will sometimes take sunflower seeds from an outstretched hand. Their song is a clear, two-pitched phoebe, and their call sounds much like their name, chickadee. Burbs deserve bits! Burbs deserve bits! That's my new thing. Burbs deserve bits. Thank you, Rectursion, for the sub. Oh yeah, if you guys have Prime, my mouse literally fell off my desk. Okay, amazing. Amazing, love that for us.
Little Minecraft chicken.
If you guys... Courageous Goose, thank you for the gifted subs! Bits are now birdseed. I should change my bit badges to birdseed instead of feathers. That'd be so cute. Thank you so much for the gifted subs, Courageous Goose. I appreciate it. Tweet, give me your fucking money. Soup, I'm the founder of the Balls Gang. I'm literally the one making those tweet comments. Well, I'm confused. Also, thank you, CL Sage Design or Cis Age Design? CLS age design. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I don't know. Soup's not become the bird channel. I am. I farted, Lamau. I would watch you no matter what you choose to do. You're nice, pretty, but most I just enjoy your personality. Thank you for all the work you do, sister. Thank you. What's your favorite bird? I like Kaik birds, and Kaik birds are dangerous because if you say their name the way it's sort of spelt, it's a slur. It is a bad word, and so I always have to be very careful when I pronounce it that I phonetically go and sound out like every letter, otherwise it would be bad. I also have this little chick I got. It's a finger puppet. What's confusing about ball games? I just didn't know if it was a meme. Ocean Zol, thank you for the sub. I didn't know if it was like a meme or if it was like a different thing, and I'm here like going through my Twitter being like, what?
Look at my ass, please.
Don't look at my ass, please. I lost followers probably because I tweeted that I was a furry. What in the weeb is that? Anyways, so today's stream, we have a few options. Are you really? I'm not a furry. All these birds I've never heard of because I'm over here in England with completely different birds. I have to... Oh no, I just got a targeted ad that actually was something I wanted. I think my friend has a very important message to tell you. Come now.
Hello, I am the...
Come now. Come walk with me. I don't know the song. Pardon me. Breaking news, some birds migrate. It's true, they do. They do be migrating. They be going places. What the bird doing? It's a lovely cult.
What
Is
the
it?
bird doing?
Birds don't even have fur. That's... Thank you, Shadray NCS. Guys, we're almost at a level 5 hype train and it's been 12 minutes and I don't... Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I'm a sexy little Minecraft chicken.
Do the birds have a license to enter other countries? So, here's the thing. No. But I'm pretty sure that there are, like species specialists and animal sanctuaries where if they see a bird that's very clearly not supposed to have migrated to where it currently is, they relocate it.
Say, eat my ass and die.
Thank you for the resub, Tripic. Shadray NCS is exactly that's pronounced. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Madison, what's the big ideas? The big ideas are the options we have for today's stream. We could die. Or something else. I don't know. I don't know. The options are kind of limitless. So, I'm not playing Myst. I'm so sorry. However, Myst is a pretty cool game. I think birds are drones. They are not! Birds are real. People are all haters. So the options we have are more art / keycap stream stuff, or playing a VR game called I Expect You to Die, which I have not completed, or a different VR game, which is also an escape game, which I have not beaten or completed, or I don't know, something else. Or something else. Did you ever finish The Witness? No. I didn't. I honestly wanted to, but I don't have a good I don't have a good excuse here. Thank you, Dr. Geralt, for the sub. Thank you for that sub, boy. Play North vs. South. What is that? What is North vs. South? Okay, now I have to look that up. Let me, real quick, look up North vs. South. What is a VTuber? A cool thing? I don't know. I've wanted to try VTubing, but it's just like, I don't know. I probably have most of the tools to get into it, but I just like, I don't have a VTuber, a VTube model.
Don't look at my ass.
I would want to be a cute bird. I'd want to be like a sexy bird lady, you know? I can't find this game. Okay, what is north versus south? North versus south. It is a thriller. No, I want north versus south game. Is this about... No, it's called North and South. This game looks stupid. I'm so sorry. I had a job interview on Friday, so I might be moving to a city. Hell yeah, Madison. Did you ADHD and forget my Animal Crossing fossil? Yes, I did. I don't know where the pictures for it are. It's okay, I'll figure it out, I'll do it. Hey Siri. Remind me about Animal Crossing fossil.
Alright, I've added it to reminders.
I've added it to reminders. Okay, so here's the game plan. We're going to... This is... Ethan forgot things again at my house. It's fine. So, both the keycap molds we did last stream, failed. But I think we all knew that was gonna happen because they lifted up in the mold and then they were wonky, and then also I touched one of them and ripped it apart. So, I wasn't expecting them to exactly work after that point. Hey Siri, remind me to take normal pills. No. Siri can't do that.
Okay. Added to reminders.
Fuck! Siri, no! Siri, you weren't supposed to remind me about that! Remove reminder! Remove reminder! No, I don't want to cast. What did I just click? I think I broke my Twitch. Thank you, Pineade Structure, for the sub. I'm sorry, I'm trying to... I wasn't expecting them to exactly work after that point. Hey Siri, remind me... I wasn't expecting them to exactly work after that point. Hey Siri, remind me to take normal pills.
Minecraft chicken.
No. Siri can't do that.
Okay. Added to reminders.
Fuck! Siri, no! Siri, you weren't supposed to remind me about that! Remove reminder. Them to exactly work after that. TJ G098, thank you for the sub. No. Sorry, it's publishing my clip. Okay, I did it. Anyways. That was just quirky. Thank you, Siri, so much for that. Is that actually in my reminders now? I would like it to not be. Take it off. Siri. No, I don't want to open Teams. Go to my reminders. It says take normal pills. Amazing. Hey Siri, how do I delete you? No, I can't. If I put her face down, she won't listen. She won't listen to me. Okay. So let's all take a collective sip of water and be cool. I just dropped my mouse again. Okay, so I'm gonna put a poll in chat. I think I literally just closed my tab. So that's amazing. Did I actually just... I did. I love it. Okay. How do I do a poll? /poll. What do? Question mark. Art, molds, and things. Pardonde. Start poll. Good job. Imagine being cool. I literally can't. That's just simply too hard for me to do. Oh my god, Simon Honeydew is streaming. Does he stream with a camera?
Different variations.
No. Amazing. Amazing. Whoa, Art's winning right now? Art's winning right now? That's pretty wacky. 11 people are like, something else. Can we just fawn over or raise your head and said, I'm really sorry. I'd love to do that for a whole stream, but I think everyone would leave. Oh, now they're tied. They're tied. They're still tied. They're tied. They're tied. They're tied. Oh, Art's winning by 1. Art is winning by 3 votes. Art's winning by 4 votes. Art is winning. Oh, 3. It's catching up again. Oh, 3 still. It's catching up. It's catching up. The chicken in the background seems way blurrier than I want it to be. Blanche is not a thing. Madison, can I give you a random MTG fact while we wait? Of course you can. I would love for a magic MTG. I can't speak English today. I'm so sorry. Art molds. Well, it looks like Art is winning currently. So, unblur chicken. That is not a command. Okay, wait. Can I like... That is as good as that's gonna get. Oh, I've made this so crooked. Is that better? I fixed it. We're all good. Kawaii, I love my chicken. So we're gonna do Art, and you know what? Honestly, kind of the best option because I really like Art. So what can I say? These are the molds that were successful from... Oh, that means I'm gonna have to turn on this camera. Oop. And I oop. In the original run of Korean cards, instant was simply written phonetically in Korean, characterized as insutonotu, so literally instant with an accent. I'm an artist, so we went. That's kind of funny. You gonna draw sexy Minecraft chickens? No. We're gonna do something really cool. How do I... Something smells weird. I don't know what it is, but something smells weird. We're gonna do a fun art stream. Aren't you excited about it? Wow. So these are the molds that succeeded from last time. Success. We have this one didn't actually. This is a little bowl container. This is a cat paw, a cat toast, and a cat pancake. Wow, is your PC imploding? Wait, what? No, it isn't. Imagine a soup.
Look at my ass, please.
Art stream hi yippee.
Seventhies, thank you for the resub. Imagine a soup / KFP. Wait, I think I know what KFP is, but I really just want to make sure I know. Oh, it's a VTuber group. Huh, that's cool. That's weird and cool. Okay. Keyboard. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend my keyboard, so I'm not gonna share it with you. Cool. Glad we had this discussion. Okay, so this is my little workspace. I'm gonna grab a vacuum and vacuum it up, and then we're gonna start. Welcome back to stream, ladies and gentlemen. This is a thing we need, and I need more things. So I'm gonna go grab said things. We need some little cups. But I don't even think we need these. Wait, where are my mini cups? Where are my mid-tier cups? You know, I think these are the cups we need. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen of the stream, today we are gonna learn from the mistakes I made last time. And we aren't going to mix too much resin for literally everything. And if you're like, what? Garatina, thank you for the sub. Hope chat is having a great day. Yes, chat. I hope you're having a great day too.
No,
Just
we
to
don't say check your ass out.
We say-
eat my ass and die.
Smile, hope chat is having a great day.
Oh god, I forgot tape. I forgot the tape. I forgot the tape. Okay, I got the tape, guys. Okay, how do I fix this chair?
Sup, swap?
Sup, bro? Sup, J-Sub? What's good? What happened to the keyboard you built? It's right there. You can't see it, which is fine. But, I didn't have a keycap set that fitted or something. I don't know. It was a bit of a disaster, to be honest. And it was a bit of a disaster. I still have not used it. Barely at all. I've barely used it. I should get it, but also I learned I don't like 60% keyboards. So I need to get a different keyboard pretty much because I don't like 60% ones. And that's just the tea. I'm gonna move this camera a little bit, like, I think like this. Like that. Okay, you probably just saw my entire... Oh, I don't like that, never mind. Let me pull my pants up real quick. Let me just get in here. Let me get in here and fix you guys. Okay, well, for starters, you're so fucking crooked. Okay, there. That's probably a little bit better. Medicine to the camera is a blah 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 blah. Okay. So I still have to mold these keycaps because the original mold I did not work and it was bad. And I simply have to make it not bad. So the real goal today is mold the keycaps successfully. And to do that, we're gonna need to mix more molding agent. And to do that, we're gonna need all the tools I forgot to bring to my desk. Thank you, campers. Okay. So, step one, don't have hair all in your shit because if you do, you're gonna get shit in the hair. I don't have a scrunchie. Oh my god. Step one. Figure out how to deal with having hair. Step two. Have hair. Step three. Move these and those. So these are the cups we're using. I have to mark them with a Sharpie or a pen. I'm gonna use a pen. So this pen is, last time I mixed way too much, so I'm gonna learn from that mistake and I'm gonna mix not as much anymore. So I like to match these up on the outside first. And then look on the inside. First I have to cut these down, actually. Let's cut these down to like that big. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. I like to cut them down so that there's less area where the the shit can go and exist. The farting trick gets me every time. Yeah, this is all gonna be on the quiz next semester. This is the semester quiz. So you do this and then you look on the inside and you can usually see, like, if you look up to a light where you marked on the outside, because these are pretty thin, and then I just remark it on the inside. And that is step 1. Then I like to just make sure that these are actually matched up. And this one isn't, so I'm gonna just make this one a little bit higher. Okay, now we have those. Now we're gonna put our gloves on. I have mixed match gloves because I think they're fun. I'm sorry that Shit in Hair isn't being sold as a hair treatment. It probably is somewhere, to be honest. Mads is arting. Yeah, guys, we're arting. We're making artisan keycaps. Now, let us put these bad boys on. Like so. I need this to be zoomed out slightly less. Okay. Now, we are going to, this is like really, I don't even know how to explain what I'm thinking right now. Now we have these 2 things, and we're gonna be mixing part A and part B. This is like a very good math quiz. They're mismatched. They're not, it's fine. Don't worry. And now you're gonna fill these up to the line. Here's an important thing if you're ever gonna make a mold out of Mold Maker. You have to make sure you know if your mold maker is a by weight or by volume mold maker. Because if it's by weight, chances are you can't do it by liquid because they weigh differently. I don't know. So this is a by volume, which means you measure the volume of each to mix together. And that's how you successfully make a mold with this. I personally have just put too much of the blue in, so we're gonna fix that by putting a little bit more of the white in here. And that's how you do that. Density, exactly. The density is different. Soup, this is what I came for. Exactly. So now you're just gonna mix them. Put them together. I probably could have gone with cutting this cup a little bit less, and that would have been better. But at this point, it is too late, and I can't fix that because I don't want to. Cool. So now we've gotten most of our liquid from this, which means this is now trash. It is now trash. Graduated mixing cups are a thing. I don't even know what that means. A cup graduated? Can cups even go to college? Thanks. My back's itchy. Okay. So now you mix these together. Let's get a close-up of this. Wow. Look at this liquid. Ooey gooey goop. Usually instructions say about how long you should mix and then let rest before pouring. I just mix it and then let it rest like 3 minutes and then pour it. But if you have a really, really fast setting chemical or mold maker, you're gonna have to pay attention. This one is like an 8-hour though, so I don't. I just realized we didn't even put the, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. I sequenced this wrong. But it's okay. I went to Cup College. Okay then. Looks like a keycap already. Absolutely. Right now we are making the molds, which are also, no, they're not called masters. These are the masters. We're making a mold of the master keycap to make the casts of, which are then going to be the finished product. I'm gonna set that to the side for a hot minute, and I'm gonna take 2 of these and I'm going to grab the other thing I got, which we missed last time, which is what fucked me over, which is some blue sticky tack. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of this. You made so much in. No, I didn't. This is like as much as I need. And I'm gonna put it in here, and then I'm gonna take the keycap that I'm molding and I'm gonna push it in there. And the reason I'm adding blue tack this time is because last time there's a pocket of air that happens in here, and if you don't, thank you Spark for the sub, if you don't actually adhere your keycap somehow to this base, what happens is the air pressure in here wants to get out. Wants to get out.
The toilet?
The toilet's
safe? Is
yes.
it all right?
Yeah, the toilet's safe and all right. And so what happens is this will float off and then ruin your mold. So you have to make sure you actually adhere it down. I don't know if that's enough. So this is also a little bit of a test for me to see if blue tack is enough to just fix that problem or if I have to like hot glue it. So problem solving. Maybe I did make too much of the stuff, but we're gonna find out shortly. So then I'm going to push this one down on here. Oh, I think I put too much blue tack on this one. I definitely put too much blue tack on this one. It's fine. It's all is okay. All is well. Very cool, very styling. Exactly. So put that in there. Put this on here. Specifically for these molds, it doesn't matter where the registration mark, which is this curved corner, is, because they aren't like aligned a certain way, pretty much. I'm just gonna push that down, make sure it's even with the base, and then I'm gonna pop it in this bad boy. And this is called the Z-Butt Zappy Caps or something. It might just be called Z-Butt.
Guys, my lads, we're going down.
Admiral Taco, thank you for the resub. Dio Beatles, thank you for the sub.
Sexy little Minecraft chicken.
Bye, Captain Blitz. Have a good rest of your night. So now that these are in there, they're in there. They're good. We're not touching them anymore. We're gonna mix this up a little bit more, and then pour it in. And you know what, for Nord, you might be correct. I might have mixed a little too much of it, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So I'm just gonna, and here's where you have to be careful. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. You have to make sure that you sort of let this slowly flow over your piece and like let it get into all the nooks and crannies of it. Otherwise, when you pull your mold out, you're gonna see that it doesn't have all the detail you wanted in it because you poured it too fast or there were big air bubbles.
Guys, my lads, we're going down.
Prime? Warblog Vloob.
Ormit, thank you for the sub.
Sexy little Minecraft chicken.
Thank you, Telemonster, for the sub. And so you just have to make sure that you actually get this stuff all like in your nooks and crannies. Additionally, you can use something called a degasser or a pressure pot, which will, a vacuum chamber will not be what you want because that will make your shit bubble and probably make everything worse. But a degasser is what you want because that shrinks gas bubbles down to essentially a microscopic size so you can't see them anymore,
I'm a sexy
which is what you do want. Did you use a degasser in the toilet? Oh my fucking god, Fishnet. Yes. Mason Moo, 2005, thank you for the sub. So I'm just going to pour these all in here. I definitely mixed a little bit too much of this stuff. But it's fine, it's totally fine, it's totally fine. I mixed so much of this. I always overestimate how much of stuff I need, and then I'm like mad because I waste it. Ugh. It's fine. I'm going to, and then I like to put this on a piece of tape, and then just sort of like do this to get the tape to stick to the bottom of it, and that way if anything is like, if there's a gap in the bottom, the silicone won't flow out of it completely. It will get stuck and not wreck everything, which is, you know, it's kind of nice. Kind of nice. Not gonna lie, kind of nice. Where is my thing I'm looking for? Is it this? Is this the size I need? I want to remold. No, it's not. I need this size. I want to remold this thing. But to do that, I need a mold. So we're gonna mold. We're gonna make a mold with the leftover silicone. And to do this, this is a sick, funky hack, guys. You can make a mold with pretty much anything if you have tape and like a cookie cutter. You can take your tape and your cookie cutter. Okay, I fucked this up a little bit. You can take your tape and your cookie cutter and you put whatever your pieces flat back onto the tape. You push it around to get it stuck there. Then you take your cookie cutter and you place that onto the same tape and you push it down and you massage it in there and you drop something on the floor. Ow, my legs. You drop it on the floor. You massage that in there. You get it good and done. And then you can pour your silicone over top of this. And it will be in there and all good. Bam. And that's how you don't waste silicone. And I'm gonna do it again with this one as well. I'm making 2 molds right now. Bam. I don't like wasting silicone because it's kind of expensive and also that's bad for the environment. So sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. People also, oh, I just fucked that up. I fucked that up so hard. Oh, I fucked it up. Thank you, Dat Fred Star, for the sub. I messed that up really bad. It's fine. Everything is fine. But I did just accidentally pull the mold up.
Sexy little Minecraft chicken.
And that's not great. It is an origin story of the time I put olive oil into a cookie and went, why are you guys yelling at me? This will be fine. And it was not fine whatsoever. But it's okay because I learned from my mistakes and I will never do it again. Unless I do it again. Because I forget. Which I won't because you guys won't let me. I'm facetious and I think this is cool. Wait, what? Do not eat. Yeah, don't eat it. Literally, worst cookie recipe ever. 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 No, where are those headphones? ATM X5s is so, we have the same ones. They are, but they're the Bluetooth ones, specifically because I love Bluetooth. Really? Can I get it? Can I get what? What? What am I up to? I'm making some sick molds. These are not going to be done on stream. Because they simply take 8 hours. So that's going to be a whole thing. And it's okay. It's okay that they won't be done. So these are the ones that I still have to do. Put those over there. I need a wet wipe. Where have I put my wet wipes? Does anyone know where I put my wet wipes? I found my wet wipes. They're under my sink. The eye fell off of this chair again. It's okay. Everything's fine. Bam, wet wipe. Now I'm gonna just wet wipe my desk because there's shit on it. You're not having an 8-hour stream. I have to clean my house because it's dirty. It's dirty. It's a dirty house. Get in the bag. I did that wrong. What are you doing, Mad Dog? I'm doing art. I am making keycap molds. I don't need this, so we can go back in here. The house she bought. Yeah, definitely that. So, just gonna wipe this down a little bit. I literally bought these like little plastic things so that I could put them down whenever I did art on this desk, and I completely forgot until right now. So that's pretty silly. Okay. Now that that's done, oh wait, I want to wipe my hands off. We should test these molds that I made. We should test these ones. I'm gonna find the thing that I'm talking about, because this is stupid. I found it. This is like really thin. It's kind of weird. I like it though. Oh, well now my desk is all wet. Ugh! Somebody dry my desk. Dry my desk off for me so that I don't have a gross desk. Thank you. Just get this. All nice and dry. What is this? It's fine. Now, bam. Look at that. Let's zoom in a little more. How do I, okay, I want to be zoomed in, but I want this to be tilted more up. Oh gosh. Okay. I think that's pretty good, but I'm gonna tape this down actually because it's super slippy and that's a little bit annoying to me. It's slippy and that is annoying as hell, so I'm going to fix it. See, now we have this nice working area. I love working on art. Okay. So we're gonna test out some molds I made the other day, and we're just gonna see if they work at all. And if you're like, what? Just trust me on this one. I'm gonna use my 2-part mixing resin that I have. I'm gonna need some little cups, which are all stored in a handy dandy bin. Handy dandy bin. There we go. And then I'm going to need Evan Hiccups. White alcohol ink. And this is our test. Our testing zone. Hi, Not Jack. Welcome to stream. Little hostile on the bin word. Bin. Mixer hoodie. Yeah, I know. People are like, why are you wearing a mixer hoodie? You're on Twitch. Because I simply am. Bless me. I'm going to fill this cup to about here, I think, with both of these parts. So I'm going to do part B first. I put these in little sauce containers, and if you're like, that's weird, you would be absolutely correct. It is weird. But as of right now, I do not give a fuck. So these are miniature molds, which is cool. I'm mixing this together. I've added white pigment to it. I like to mix the pigment into at least one side of my resin before I mix the two resins together, because it makes it a lot easier because this is a quick fast cure resin, so it makes it a lot easier to mix all the stuff together before it cures if you do it this way. So okay. Also, I'm pretty sure this fast cure resin I have is like expired, because it definitely does weird shit when I use it sometimes. So, like, fuck if I know why, though. It definitely tints a little bit sometimes, especially when I use colors, so. Now fun, I'm gonna actively do something instead of watching someone else do something. Hell yeah, Snow Dog. Pop off. Go off, King. Pop off, King.
His name is John C.
And once this sort of starts to heat up, I know it's curing. So I'm gonna try and do this first before it does that. I'm just gonna pour it into these molds. And then try and get all the air bubbles out. Because sometimes there are little trapped air bubbles in these. And you have to, like, remember that. And bam. I'm gonna pour this in all these molds. I want all these hoes to know. Okay. There's that one. Now we're gonna pour it in this little cat mold, which might be the hardest to pour it in because it is so thin. And my idea for these is I'm gonna use chalk pastels after to shade them and make them look really pretty. And see what happens there. Pour this bad boy in here. I definitely overfilled this mold. So I'm just gonna do a little thing called oops, overfilled the mold, and scoop some of it off. And these should cure in like 20 minutes or less. Should. I say should. Will they? I honestly don't know. I do not know. I need more molds. Shit. Shit! I'm gonna pour this in here and see what happens. This is a key tag mold thing for like a door. I don't know. I don't know why I have it, to be honest. I ordered a bunch of these because I thought they were cool looking. And then I went, why did I order a bunch of those? I don't know.
I'm a sexy little Minecraft chicken.
This is like flash curing right now. Flash curing is a term that means curing very fucking quickly! Which can happen when the chemical reaction is wrong. So, we're seeing. Ethan Tyler Smith, thank you for the sub, my dude. Welcome to stream. I think that's streamers, not Jack. Wait, what? What just happened? Looks like nut. Okay, well, that was an interesting comment there. Thank you for that comment. I really enjoyed it. I really thought it added something to the conversation. It do look like nut, though. Also, see a therapist. I'm a flash. Damn. Okay, so this is curing, and you can tell because if you look... Remember how it started as liquid? Look at it now. It's sticky. Oh, no, it's on my pen! No! Get off my pen! And once this cures, you can really easily, like, rub it off of stuff or, clean it. It's a lot harder to clean it when it is uncured. So sometimes you just have to let it sit. Sometimes. I just ordered something on Amazon. I'm gonna cancel my Prime membership now. Damn. We're making key. So those molds up here, these are, oh no, they're stuck together. These are keycap molds. Right now, we're just testing out resin and seeing how things work. I want to test out some colors and pigments and stuff for keycaps, but not specifically on keycaps because I do have a 3D printer. I have a Elegoo Mars Pro 3D printer and a Elegoo Mercury Plus wash station and a 3D printer that's one of the tri-axis ones, and I don't know how to work it. But we're gonna see. I just want these to cure faster. But while they aren't, what drinking? This is an ice cap from Tim Hortons. Ethan Tyler Smith, what are you doing today and tomorrow? You got any plans? UV light. I do have some UV light resin. I've never tried it though. It's right here. I've never tried light cure UV resin. I really want to because I know that lots of people who do keycaps and make keycaps use this to do little details that are going to be embedded because it cures faster. I believe he's going to be doing an escape room. Because it cures faster and it makes your production time smaller. I wish I could cure my virginity. Dang. That's pretty sad, bro. Sad Pepe. Pepe cry. Pepe cry! Look at my background. It just says centipedes. And it's a bird. It fits. I'm gonna change the color of the room. I'm making a vibe, guys. Hell yeah. See, now the room matches this thing. Timmy's is great. I wish I could. Oh my god. Yo, have you watched the Human Centipede? No. I haven't. I don't want to. Thanks. Oh my god, we hit our August sub goal. Thanks, guys. I didn't even realize. Technically, we didn't because people unsubbed, but we technically did, I guess. Technically speaking, I guess we did.
Does Lightning McQueen have car or life insurance? Eyes.
Lightning McQueen has ass insurance. What? I don't know. I don't really care about horror or horror movies, you know? So this is what this looks like uncured. It's floppy and weird. Like your mom last night. Oh gosh. I'm gonna roll this into a burrito and see what, like, you can like squish it. It's weird. I don't know. This mold wasn't gonna work out, so I'm just gonna move that there. Bam. Bam. Oh, that's not cured at all. Is this one cured? Okay. Fursuit reveal one. I don't have a fursuit. I'm sorry. I'm not cool enough to have a fursuit. Fursuits are fucking expensive. I wanted to make a fursuit for a long time, but then I went, I'm not a furry. And I'm not really interested in becoming a furry. I don't know. It's a weird rabbit hole. I think I would want to make a VTuber model before a fursona. How much time to make one for... Wait, what? How much time did these things got cured? They take like 20 to 30 minutes. I'm trying to think of more things to do. Because after they're cured, I want to attempt to test out making them realistic looking with chalk pastels and shading. And that's cool. So, once I figure out that, it'll be great. It will be fantastic. So fantastic. Mr. Fantastic. Something bombastic. Do you make those swords in the background? I did. That is my sword, and that's my other sword, and I made them both. I need to do cosplay streams, but I literally don't know how because I don't have a place where I can Dremel foam without getting foam dust on everything. Is your eyebrow a choice or is it natural? It's not a choice, but it's not natural. I fell and it's a scar, so I guess it's natural? I don't know. It wasn't something that I'm like, every 3 weeks I cut a slit in my eyebrow. It was like, one time when I was 4 or something, I fell on a bed frame, and it cut my eyebrow, and then I've had it ever since. Foam dust goes like this. It's not just gonna fall into a plastic bag. It makes Madison look tough. Are your glasses a choice or is it natural? They're a choice. I can see. No, I can't. Blow on it. Blow on these. They're working. They're doing things. I really need to do polymer clay stuff more because I love sculpting, but I have not done it in a long ass time, and so I'm probably really bad at it now. Or just, below average or whatever. Above average probably, but like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Are the molds reusable? Yes! They are! They're up to a certain point. Like, you can get fancy mold maker that has like, usually they're rated for how many molds you can do, because essentially what happens when you put resin in the molds is the resin heats up, which breaks down the molds slowly over time. So there are certain molds that are rated for like a lot more uses, and certain molds that are like, if you use this too much it will tear, blah blah blah. There's so many things you have to know about molds. You don't have to know, but like you have to research it before you're using it. Like if you're trying to make prosthetics, you need a mold agent that is super flexible, but if you're making hard plastic squares, you don't need that much to break eventually. Well, crack. No. Curious about the eyebrow cut, because that also happens to be a bisexual eyebrow cut. The bisexual eyebrow, wait, what? So if you have one of these, you become a bisexual? Hey girls, give me your numbers. Because apparently I got the bisexual eyebrow cut. What's over there? You know what they say. That's like the cheese touch. That looked a lot dumber than I thought it would, to be honest. Oops. Yo, I'm bisexual and I never got my eyebrow cut. Well, it looks like you're not a real bisexual unless you get your eyebrow cut open. I don't understand. People are so real. What is happening on Twitter? Every day I look at Twitter and I'm like, that's confusing, but okay. Twitter's weird. Twitter is my favorite social media platform, but it's also stupid. You know? You know what they say. Twitter is stupid, but it's also fun. Do you remember the muffin map on Twitter? I had to block so many bots from my Twitter account and the LTT Twitter account because they were just tweeting that, and I was like, do you ever talk about work here, or is that just not a topic for stream? Usually it's not a topic for stream just because like most of my work stuff I can't talk about, / just Can y'all hear? No, I'm deaf, sorry. Afternoon, first time catching a stream. Welcome, my dude. Are these done yet? Oh, I think they almost are. Okay, they totally can be pulled out. Okay, so this, okay. Very hype. very hype for these bad boys. I'm just so hype. Okay. These two molds look like they worked pretty well. How's this one doing? How's this one doing? How's this buddy doing? This one I overfilled in some of these stupidest places, so that's gonna be quirky when I pull it out. But it's fine. It's okay. None of them were bots. Well, that really sucks because they were all so annoying. A lot of them got banned. Because I understand people being like, let's get this trending, but it's when it's spamming other people, good luck, Charlie. How do I get this out? Oh, I ripped it! No, I didn't. I just had things. Look, but like, look how good the... So this is supposed to be a rice bento box. But it has 2 holes in it, but the rest of it looks so good. Oh, I'm impressed with this mold. Okay, now for this one. What? This one is a little cat cookie. Looks pretty good. This one is a cat pancake. Pretty sick. This is supposed to be a... I like beans. I love beans. White beans. This is a piece of cat toast. Very cute. And then this one, I don't know if I can even pull out yet. This one probably has the same issues as the other one. Where it has a... I'm gonna rip it. Oh, I ripped it. No, that was a circle. It's fine. So this is supposed to just be a little box thing that I can add food into, miniature food into. It worked well, but I think that these ones both have the same issues where there were bubbles that didn't get out of them in time, so they will just have permanent bubbles in them forever, but it's fine. Oh my god, it ripped off the stripes, like little stripes on this. Am I supposed to have this mat the other way around? Because these are getting ripped off. That's so weird. I don't understand. That's wacky. Baked beans are great. Thoughts on VR? I like VR. I have a Oculus Rift S, and I know lots of people are like, that headset's terrible. I do not give a fuck. It is the one I have. Hot take. It works fine for what I use it for. So, I don't care. I'm gonna say it. I don't care that you broke your fucking elbow. Oh, why is this still open? I'm trimming off the shit that I don't want on these. Because I overfilled the molds a little bit, and so... Hashtag fixing it. I want to make miniature things all the time. Just saying. But I can't. No complaints about. I love the Rift S. I'm sure newer headsets are better. I mean, probably. But I got my Rift S because someone sent it to me. So, like, I'm not about to be like, yeah, fuck the Rift S. It's great. I love it. It's what's gotten me into VR. I can play Beat Saber on it, which was the main reason I ever wanted VR, was literally just Beat Saber. I wanted the Oculus Rift S, and I wanted to buy it, but I didn't have a computer, or I wanted some headset, and I was going to get one eventually, but then I realized it would be stupid to, because my computer at the time couldn't even handle it, and I would have had to buy a new graphics card as well. I was like, oh, this is an investment. And so I would just go to a VR cafe place where you could like play whatever you wanted. Metal woodworking. I I signed up for a metalsmithing class in college. I went there and I wanted to learn how to cast metal. And that's why I signed up for this class. And it was on the curriculum, and then we went into the first day and the teacher was like, yeah, actually, that's not on the curriculum anymore. And I was like, I literally only signed up for your class to take it for that, so thanks, bitch. So, highly don't recommend changing your curriculum the first day of class. What the fuck? I don't understand why he thought that was okay. Or how he got away with it. Like, how? Did you drop the class? Yeah, I dropped the class after that, because that was literally the only reason I was taking the class. So now I'm going to show you guys what I was talking about earlier. Let me find my chalk pastels. I don't know where I put them. I found them. That was easy enough. Something smells weird. Okay, I think it's just alcohol, but why does it smell? Something leaking? Well, I sure hope not. Where's the other thing I need? Is your fridge running? You better go catch it. I can't find the tool I'm looking for. This is so amazing. Every day I'm so awesome at losing things I need. Yeah. It's not in here. Is it in here? It's not in there. Where is it? Where is it? Oh wait, it's probably in here. I found the tools. They were where I left them. Amazing. I love tools. Okay, guys, now let's get right into this. My pants are falling off my body. Okay, let's get right into the news. I need to open this and move this and put this here. So this is chalk. This is something my mom had that I stole from her a long ass time ago and never gave back. And so these are really old. Should I buy new ones? Probably yes. Will I? Probably yes. Have I yet? No. But that's okay, because I'm using these ones right now. Where's the other thing I'm thinking of? It would be over here. I have tools for so many things, but I never remember where I leave them, which makes them absolutely useless, because they basically don't exist at that point. Okay, could we... Are they in here? Oh, they're in here, they're in here, they're in here. Nailed it. Nailed it, nailed it, nailed it. I found the tool I was looking for, and it only took me 30 seconds. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. This is a stamping block, and what you can use this for is stamps, or what I use it for is I attach whatever the thing is I'm doing, I'm shading. onto it with a little bit of sticky tack, and then you can hold it without having to touch the piece. So if your stuff is drying, you don't have to worry about it. And so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna open our blending chalks, put this away like a smart person, open our blending chalks, and I'm gonna show you what you can do with things. So this is completely white. As we can see, it is very white. It's completely white. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of this color, and we're gonna do this. And the goal of this is to make this look like a pancake. And so we're gonna take a bunch of this, and we're gonna put it on this. Will this work exactly how I want it to? Probably not, because this is like completely white. But we're gonna see. We are going to see how this works. And if it doesn't work, then I know this doesn't work. But for now, it's an attempt at creativity, an attempt at making something, an attempt at getting good, scrub lords. You seem to use that yellow one a lot more than, yeah, because it's the base. You don't, baked things unless they're burnt aren't going to be this color or this color. Those are shading colors. This is the base layer of color. This is how you start everything off. You start it off with this color, and then you work your way up. Will this work literally at all? I don't honestly know. It probably won't. What if I like wet this a little bit and then use some of this on it? I don't know. So we're just testing this, honestly. This is a whole ass experience. But see how now it's yellow, it's more yellow? These are chalk pastels, or blending chalks, and they're pretty epic. They're really great on clay, because clay is naturally sort of sticky, so they stick to clay a lot more than they stick to a flat surface like this. So I'm probably gonna have to build up a lot of color and maybe use like a varnish or something on this and spray it, and then let the varnish dry and then spray it some more. So I'm just gonna try and build up as much as I can on a first layer, then use that, and then build it up. But see how like it started off as this color and now it's this color? See how it's changing? It's changing, guys. Which means I'm doing something right. So I'm gonna actually try another thing too. I'm gonna see if I can like scrape this. I broke it, but that's okay. I'm gonna scrape it a little bit and then see if like picking up the chunks of it help more.
You are watching a master at work.
Thank you. I am such a master of this. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so I think that's kind of as much as I can get done. So what I'm gonna do now is find my matte varnish and use it. And we're gonna see what it's, I'm gonna look at what it says on the instructions of this bitch though. This says low odor, convenient to spray indoors, durable, soap and water cleanup. Surface should be dry. Dries in approximately 10 minutes. It says you can use it indoors. It is made for indoor use. Just to clarify before everyone loses their mind, it is safe for indoor use. It says so on the box, and if they're lying to me, I will cry. Well, that shit didn't do what I wanted it to do. That was amazingly not correct. Okay, so that's quirky, I guess. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that sit over there. And it sprayed correctly, but it was like it was thicker than I thought it would be. So I think I just didn't do it right. That's fine. You lose your mind if it wasn't meant for indoor use. I would. It's true. I think I remember checking when I even got it because I was like, can I use this indoors? Because I'm going to. So, get wrecked, nerds. We're just going to try and do all of these at once. And that way when I spray them, I don't have to, like, die. You know? You know how it is. You know how it is. Y'all know how it do be. Oh, fuck. And I want to try, like, embedding these in a keycap, kind of, or something cool. Something cool, something quirky. Something innovative, you know? So we're just gonna, like, get all up in there. Get all up in there on these. I wonder if there's a proper technique to how you're supposed to do this, though. Cancels? It could have exploded. Candles. Oh, candles. Yeah. I have started liking candles, and that scares me a little bit. Not candles. I don't like candles. I like wax melters, because the only reason I like candles is because of the scent. And a wax melter literally does that so much better. Also, this one's really sick because when the wax melts and you, like, blow and turn and blow the candle out, the wax cools, and once it's completely cool, this one specifically, it just comes out like a disc. So it's so easy to switch your wax, and you still have this, like, pretty nice little disc that you can just put back in. It smells really good. And then it's like, what? I don't know. I just thought that was so cool. I thought it was so cool and so neat. So, naturally, I did it a bunch. Anyways, let's get back to the daily business of making miniatures. I love miniatures, and I know people don't understand the point of them. They're fun, okay? Miniatures are great for, like, pretend play, but also they're just really fun to make because you're making small things. I don't know if it's, like, a natural human fascination or just weird, but candle melters make me think of middle-aged white moms. Damn. Well, okay. Savage. What happens if I use this brush with this? Okay, well, for starters, this brush has shit on it. Bam. I am currently doing and making miniatures. They're miniature cat baked goods. And they're very cute and very fun. And I'm learning how to do this with chalk pastels. I think the first time I did this on a resin piece, it went terribly. And I forgot that until this point. So, don't know what that means, but we're gonna find out if it still goes terribly or if I just did it wrong the first time. You know? You know? Cat bread do be slapping! That bread slaps! I do not have a bonsai tree, although I kind of want one. No, I don't. That's a very blatant lie. I do not want a bonsai tree. I know I do not have the patience to take care of one. So I'm going to spray these now and see what happens. I definitely just sprayed the first one incorrectly because those ones worked really well. So this one, as you can see, I sprayed and got like a bunch of this excess goop all around it because I definitely sprayed I didn't do a light enough dusting But now we have this first layer down. So let's see how much the color builds up on this. How much does color build up on the matte varnish? Oh, that is so much better. Okay, well, I don't know if you guys can tell how much better that is, but it is so much better. The color actually builds up on top of the varnish compared to just the base piece. So if I ever do this in the future, definitely gonna do a matte varnish on the resin first before I even put chalk on it. So yeah, that's just a thing I've learned now, which is handy for me. And then you can go in with your darker colors to like the edges where it would get more cooked and burnt. You can add darker color. And this is how you give it dimension, as artists would say. You're adding dimension to the piece. You're making it look realistic, like it was baked or cooked. I love the back though. So here's my idea for this. Fuck the back. Well, once you're done the front, you can like varnish it and finish it and then flip it to the back if you want to. But I'm probably gonna glue this to a miniature plate, which means the back won't be seen. So it would just be like extra wasted effort if I did anything on the back of it. So I'm not going to, pretty much. I'm slowly collecting chick coins. I'm too scared to spend them. I don't know how they work. You just gotta try it. You just gotta test it. You just gotta go, you gotta go a little crazy. Gotta go a little insane. Gotta go wacky with it. I'm slowly collecting chick coins. I'm too scared to spell them. It's funny. I don't think anyone knows how they works. They works? I don't know how English works. I don't know how to spell nor speak. But I do use fancy words like nor, so. I love chalk pastels because they're so fun, and if you use them properly, they make art look so good, and miniatures look so much more realistic and just fun. Like look how much more like a pan. This looks very yellow on camera, and I'm like look at it, just look at it compared to what it started as. It looks a lot more yellow than it actually is on camera, but that's mainly because my camera has a filter on it for enhancing color, because otherwise everything looks kind of sad. So if you're like, why does it look so fucking yellow? That's probably the reason. Bam. See, and look, now that I'm adding color to the edges are looking more like they're a baked thing. And they look more realistic, as the kids say. See, now it's starting to look like a baked cookie. Everything you're seeing isn't a lie, but okay, so this one I think I'm gonna add another layer of varnish to. Honestly, now that I learned how to apply the varnish, this is gonna be so much better because they're not gonna fucking die. How goes your VTuber prospects? Listen, I've wanted a VTuber model for a while because I want one for like when I'm doing digital art kind of, but I don't know. I feel like if I did that, people wouldn't like it. They'd be like, why the fuck are you doing this? And I just like, other people do it because they're like, you know, today I just don't feel like showing my face. blah, blah, blah. And, you know, sometimes I have those days where I'm like, I want to stream, but I just don't want to exist. I don't want to show my face. You know? Because sometimes, like, I don't know, streaming, especially if you're trying to do it full-time or even, like, part-time to build a content and stuff. And, what the fuck? Oh. Saturday is paint the town day, and here you are painting things. I am! And what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, streaming is like a job still. It's not like a job where I'm like, oh my god, this is a chore. But sometimes I'm like, I know I should stream today because I told everyone I was streaming, but I just like don't feel like showing my face. But you should be showing your face because that's how people connect to you in the stream usually. But also like VTubing makes it so you can, but you don't have to be you. And it's cool and it's interesting. I just think it's interesting, honestly. Apparently offline boyfriends is a new trend. I don't even know what that means, but okay. Offline boyfriends? What is that? What is that? This is so cute. I love watching the miniature making process and you explaining it. Thank you, Snarky Nerdette! Here's the thing. Totally thought,
This is so cute. Love watching the miniature making process and you explaining it.
I also keep forgetting that bits make the messages read out loud so I don't have to read them. So I read them way faster than they go through, but it's fine. I mean, boyfriends with no social media presence whatsoever. Oh, that's weird. I got shit on this. It's so wacky to me that people even don't just immediately leave stream when I'm like, we're doing miniature art, blah. And they're like, that's interesting. That's quirky, that's cool. And I'm like, you think this is cool? Bro. That's pretty cool of you to think it's cool. They're like, yeah, it's cool, I like it. I'm like, what the fuck? Screw that, you're freaking cool, AF. Thank you. Thank you. I just generally enjoy doing art, and sometimes it's hard to stream it because when I do art normally, I just focus on the art and I'm like doing my thing, but with streaming it's like, oh shit, I have to like talk and stuff. I mean, you definitely could just like stream and not talk and do your art if you wanted to, but I feel like that sort of defeats the purpose of streaming it. Because people, I guess, well, not really, because like I definitely would like watching people who are just doing their art and not really talking. But I don't know if that's like, it can't just be a me thing.
Capsized, me lads, we're going down.
Sup dog. Beat Saber stream soon.
Chivalry Smash, thank you for the sub. But also, I don't think I can do a Beat Saber stream. I don't think that's a thing people can really do as much anymore because of DM. Not DM. What is it fucking called? Oh my god. Because of the copyright infringement that goes along with ever streaming that, pretty much. So, I don't know. I don't know if other people just immediately delete the VODs so they don't get DMCA takedowns, but I also know that there are live DMCA takedowns now, so it's just risky. So, yeah. It sucks. I totally get that. When I used to do more cosplay, I can't imagine keeping up with talking with people as I use my sewing machine or cut out patterns. Exactly. Exactly. It's like, it's hard. Because it's like focus, but also sometimes you just want to listen to music and get in the zone. And also, lots of art stuff is just tedious and repetitive and not very entertaining to watch, which is why I think a lot of art forms lead themselves really well to YouTube. Because you can cut all of it down into a more bite-sized, watchable thing that can also be edited really nicely, so then it's fun because you get to see like a quick cut of all this progress happening. Whereas with Twitch, you would have to literally do that all live time, or like do it on stream, start it on stream, and then do it off stream, and then continue it on stream, and then it's just wacky, you know? It's just a little wacky. I miss when speed paintings were like a YouTube sensation. Yeah, I too miss that. I'm gonna blast these.
Oh no! I knocked over all of my socks.
Here we are, back with this original one. I want to build up color for the eyes. I think I need a little brush for this. And his name is John Athinsina. This is really turning into repetitive. Someone boring and kind of hard to stream, but still really fun to watch on Twitch since you can kind of just vibe and talk to people. Yeah, that's also why I like streaming art stuff. Because, like, you can figure it out and then vibe and things. I'm trying to give this cat, like, eyes with chalk pastel, which isn't really working well.
Cheer one, 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 cheer one.
Cheer one. Cheer one, cheer one. Could I paint these details on? Could I paint these on instead of doing them with chalk pastel? Probably, but I don't know what the effect would look like, and I kind of want to see what this looks like. Also, am I licking this paintbrush? Yes. I'm here to watch Blanche again. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Get it! Get it, girl. Blanche is very cute. I really want their new one that they're releasing. That's a toucan, but it was like only pre-orders in the US, so I couldn't even get it. But if someone else got it, send it to my P.O. box. Thanks, bye. This looks like really intensive workload, so I'm asking, but is this a cookie? It is supposed to be a cookie / pancake of a cat. And I love it. And don't feel sorry for asking questions. It's okay. I love questions, because that means people are actually interested in whatever the fuck I'm doing. This cat is gonna look so bussin'. This cat bussin'. My ass bussin'. Toasted slice of bread. Yeah, honestly, that's also it. It's a toasted. It's a little baked boy. A little baked boy, if you will. A little baked boy, if you will. A baked boy for your pleasure. Bake boy, it's a bakey bake boy. Where's the other quick girl from LMG? I don't know. Vibing in her own life. Simply vibing. Doing cool things. Existing in this reality. Bam. We got that cat, dude. Maple syrup. I would eat that cookie. I would eat this cookie too. Because it's so cute. So cute, so quirky. Okay, let's get a little bit more of this going on the ears. And over here. And then maybe a little bit more of this over here. And now a little bit more of this up here and here and there and there. Now let's spray this guy again.
No!
Now we work on these ones again. Because it is a constant repetition of putting down chalk pastels. Beautiful. Beautiful. First time I ever saw you was at the time you went on the show. Yeah, when I went on that show with that guy to build that PC. And then I became an internet sensation who makes miniatures on twitch.tv/soup on Twitch. Shiny Miri fast because my last one was like 20k encounters. Oh my god. I don't understand how people do it. I don't understand. I don't understand how you do it. I would lose my mind attempting to get shiny Pokemon. And people out here are like, yeah, I had 20,000 encounters to get this shiny Pokemon. And I'm like, you had what now to do what now? And they're like, yeah, 20,000, that's not that many. That's a pretty good run. And I'm like, what? What do you mean that's pretty good? No. Oh, wait, that looks good. That looks great. Oh, I'm vibing with what I just did. I just did something amazing. If I do a little, like, dry brush on top of this, it makes it look even more like toasted toast because it pulls out the texture. The texture is what we need. The texture is what we crave. Also, yeah, I am licking this, but fuck, don't call me out for it. Okay, thanks. Look how much that looks like toast. If I do this and then this and then this. That's brilliant. Okay. I've had a brilliant discovery. Don't even worry about how brilliant this discovery is. It's so brilliant. Hello, governor. What if I do it with this one? I feel like that would be more beneficial. If I really got in there with this brush. Look at that toast. That looks so toasty. Oh, fuck yeah. Love that toasty toasty. Love that toasty toasty. Why do you have the Lo-Fi Girl YouTube channel link in her Twitch above page? Because sometimes I play that in the background. I could have been doing it today. And the only thing that they request if you do that is to link them in your Twitch. And I just leave it up there because, like, when I use them, I don't want to have to relink it and do all that stuff. So it's still there. I'm getting hungry. Look at these cookies. Time for a late midnight snack. Yeah. I was doing hunting in Ruby and just finished the Elite 4 today with 117 hours and almost 43,000 encounters. How the fuck? That's so many. How much time does every encounter take? Yeah, that's a good question. Are you gonna build a new keyboard? Maybe, I don't know, I probably will just order one because they're kind of impossible. They're kind of impossible, so I don't know, man. I don't know. I had 4 consoles. I was doing like 4 every 16. Oh, wait, what? That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Okay, now we're back to this one where I have to add color to the eyes. And lick my paintbrush. I love licking paintbrushes. Makes everything wonderful. Hello. I love licking paintbrushes. It's my favorite hobby. Skeffy has not landed. I think he took off shortly, or like very short ago. Shortly is future tense? I don't know fucking English. Okay. We're almost done this one, I think. Cat, go meow. Cat, go meow. If you were doing that 43,000 times, it would have taken like 190 hours. I have like tonsil stones and I don't know how to get rid of them. So that's a bit of a annoyance in my life. I tried stabbing them out, but I can't even see them, but I can feel them. I can feel them. Why does Nintendo hate people so much? There'll be conventions where they're like, hey, we have a Super Smash Brothers Melee tournament. And Nintendo will shut it down because they're emulating some of the discs instead of having like 8 copies of Smash Bros. Because they don't make, or Melee, because they don't make the Melee discs anymore.
Hello.
Hi, Paul. Thank you for the resub. Because like they don't even make the game anymore. So obviously people have to emulate it, and it's literally their fan base. So I don't understand. And they're like, no, we're shutting this down. It's like, what the fuck? Really, Nintendo? Really, guys? You're gonna shut down the people who are actually still enjoying your game and like making a community for it? Because they're emulating 3 copies of it instead of owning 74? I don't understand. It just seems like a stupid ass way to run your business, but pop off, Nintendo. Pop off. Pop the fuck off. Like, I would understand if they were still literally selling and reproducing copies of it and it was like a game you could get for $60 or whatever. But it's literally a game they're not making more copies of. You can only understand this if you look into Japanese culture in Japan. Stuff like this makes you look inconsistent. That's dumb. Wait, what's a new Monday? Wait, what? The new thing? What the fuck is the new oh, a new job? Hell yeah! Get that coin, Paul. Get that coin, Mac. Fuck 'em up. Fuck 'em up. Fuck 'em up. I am painting on chalk. I need more coins, that's why I moved on from the old one. Hell yeah. Get that. Secure the bag. Secure the bag is what I always say. Secure that bag. Pokemon, secure the bag. Oh, I fucking fucked it. Pokemon, eat my ass. It's my destiny. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. They should really pay me to sing the Pokemon theme song, you know? Who the fuck? Wait, what? What are they working on today? Oh, what am I working on? These are miniature cat baked goods. I think they're like almost done. I think, I need to glaze these or varnish them or whatever, and then they'll be done. Pop off. Nintendo gives no fucks. My hands feel so gross. They feel disgusting from these nasty ass gloves. Disgusting. Nintendo hurts my soul. Nintendo gives no fucks. It's true. It's true and it's sad, but it's true. It's true and it's sad and it's true and it's sad and it's sad, but it's true. That camera made a loud noise. Okay. Oh, fuck. I got shit on my finger. Again. Oftentimes do I get shit on my fingers. I can show you the world. Oh. I'm just putting... Oh my gosh, I need to turn my ringtone off. My tone ring. Okay, guys. Remember when Nintendo tried to put Melee from EVO 2013 because they weren't getting money from it? Yeah, that's another one. Yeah. Just turn it off. I am straight up vibing right now. I wish I had a faster curing silicone. And I probably could have bought one and used it, but I didn't think about it. And the next thing I wish is that I should buy more of these things. How much? Where are they? Let me 1 minute. They're called Z-Butts, right? No, Z-Butt. Zappy Cappies. And I want to look how much they are. I don't want this. I want the... I want this. Do I want the recessed or regulars one? Wait, what? Oh my goodness, wait, they have different tools now. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. They have version 2s of things. Oh no. What is this? I'm just gonna time this person out for 4 minutes. Nintendo's just mad because one person modded their 20-year-old game to have better online than Ultimate. Call them out. Call them out, honey. Do it. Destroy them. I need to get a Maker's Mark. Once I finally get logo, I'm going to order this thing that lets you add a Maker's Mark to the artisan keycap molds. Okay, let me just learn how to type. Artisan keycap molds. And it will be so cool. Yeah, so I guess they have V2s of things, which is really cool. What is this? How does this work? Use the following guides. Okay, there are guides for these. Okay. Show me the guide. Z-Butt components. Okay. That's pretty cool, pretty neat. Are these all V2? V1. How does the V2 work? I just need to understand what's going on. What is the difference between... Oh, wait, what? I love that jacket. Thank you. I got it from Mixer before they shut the fuck down. Drill it. How does this work? I don't understand. No one is explaining things. I don't understand. What is the point of this tool? What is the point of this? It doesn't tell me what the point of it is. It doesn't tell me what the point of this is. It doesn't explain the parts to me. Okay, what is it? I could show this screen, but it has my address on it, so I can't. But it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm looking at so there's like resin stem cavity things that you can buy. And I don't understand what this piece does. Explain to me. Okay. Learn more. Use the following guides. What the fuck? You mean you don't want to dox? I know. I don't want to dox myself. It's surprising.
Z-Butt system.
Okay, it's the same idea.
I really like this one a lot. I've since moved on from the synth system to this because, number one, it's 3D printable and it's accessible to everybody that way. So you can get the parts a lot cheaper, and this has been used over...
Oh my gosh.
20 times.
Well, that didn't help. It doesn't answer my question. My question is not answered. Figure it out. Screenshot it. Blank your docs. No. I don't want to. It's like, I just don't. I don't know. Do they still sell the old one? Dox yourself. Dox yourself. Dox yourself. Dox yourself. Come on and slam and dox your fucking self. Come on and slam and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam and welcome to the jam. I just want to say I named my PC Longboy because of you. Just Sadie. Hell yeah. I'm so glad you did that. I just want to know how this person got... They have metal stems in theirs instead of plastic stems, and I just want to know how. I just want to know how they got those. You know? But there's no explanation. I don't know. Oh well. I live on 6969 Joe Mama Street. That's so funny. You're hilarious. So it's like it's the V2 stem cavity, but there's like this weird X piece that fits on top of it instead of it just being the stems. And I don't know what the weird X piece is for. And there's no image explaining it. So... I don't know. I literally did rock climbing, or I've done rock climbing. I went to a rock climbing camp when I was like 8 or something. Like when I was little, I went to a rock climbing camp. And I loved it. I loved it very much. When were you on Life's channel for the ROG? Did you pay for the PC? It was a gift or giveaway. What? It was literally it was a giveaway. It was a contest. Anyways, I have to research into getting one of these that has the multiple things, so you can mold 4 things at once, and it's so much easier. And I want it, but I don't know if I want recessed or normal. And this one doesn't show what the difference is. So I don't know what the difference is, but it's okay. I'll figure it out. This one shows what okay. Do I want recessed or regular? Wait, they're the same. Recessed? Okay, what, like, is that what people do? They use recessed? I'm talking about keycaps. It's either regular or recessed, where it's a smaller stem. Why do you want that? Are you a dog person or a cat person? I'm all of them. I'm everything. I love all the animals. I don't know. I guess depending on what type of key you're using. Yeah, I don't know, because, like, what is this? Is this? I don't know. I'm gonna Google. Do I want recessed or regular keycaps? What? Keycap profiles. I don't even understand. Space, okay, cool. Keycap, Alps, Thai, OEM. Okay, cool. I make them lower. Oh, recess makes them lower? Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Your mouse wheel is so loud. It's cause look. And then I press this button. No noise. I have a special thing. That's what I was hearing. Sorry, I didn't realize oh no, I accidentally opened this. Close! NVIDIA, I don't want your fucking thing to open! Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. NVIDIA, you're really out here. I didn't realize that everyone could literally just hear my shit. So that's pretty quirky of me. No, it's just I clicked one thing and then there were 8 tasks that got opened by NVIDIA and I was like, I don't want these. Stop. Thank you. Beast is scratching at the door. Okay, yeah, so apparently my thing is really loud. Didn't know, was unaware, am now aware, and I will not fix the problem. So, get fucked, I guess. Do I want recessed or normal? I don't know. What did I order last time? What? I've ordered from this person before. I'm gonna try and find the pre-order. Okay, I got something. Okay. Oh, okay. I got unrecessed ones. I got non-recessed ones. So that means I want non-recessed because that's what I liked. Okay, cool. I figured it out. And now I know. I'm gonna go game with friends. Hell yeah. Have fun. My PC was making my room a sauna and I had to switch devices. How much for all your keycaps? What do you mean, what do you mean all my keycaps? What do you mean all of them? Because I don't know if I've spent like a lot of money on keycaps because I think that I have, gotten a lot of them on AliExpress, but like not artisan ones on AliExpress, like just colored ones that aren't actual fancy keycap sets, because I know that if you get actual fancy ones on AliExpress, they're usually stolen, and like I don't really want stolen keycaps, so you know. Anyways, are you in a rig reboot relationship? Wait, what? What the fuck does that mean? Are you in a rig reboot relationship? I don't quite understand, but okay.
I'm a sexy little Minecraft chicken.
Thank you, Santa Claus, for the sub. Santa Claus, damn, I can't believe Santa Claus follows me now. That's pretty cool. Okay, Jan Solo, I'm fucking tired of your messages. Thank you, bye. I don't understand. I have like cherry switches, I think. No, these are browns. I'm pretty sure they're MX browns. Please don't fucking roast me. Please don't roast me for this. I cannot deal with being roasted for my switches. I just wanted the pre-order of this one plushie, but it's fucking sold out! Big mad. Big mad. It's fine. Didn't even know that was a thing. Just click subscribe for free. Hell yeah, because you have Twitch probably. Twitch Prime. The reboot, and you're also a winner, so... Oh, you're being creepy. Got it. The only other ones I would want are Kale switches. Or Khalil. It's about preference, who cares? Anyways. Moving back. So guys, what we're gonna do right now is we are gonna end stream. I'll be back tomorrow, but right now, I'm gonna go microwave some soup dumplings and eat them. And be like, because that's the sound it makes when you eat soup dumplings. Okay? I'm ending stream. Thank you for being here. Tomorrow, we'll be back again live. Please tune into stream. Thank you for tuning into stream. Goodbye.